After a ton of ridiculous criticism of ChatGPT and other chatbots as being woke or something because they couldn't get them to say racial slurs, Elon Musk has been hinting at his solution with a bunch of memes that he totally made because he's a funny, clever guy. He sent out a meme showing woke AI and closed AI fighting, and then based AI coming out. And you know it's funny because it's got the dog. And then he tweeted based AI. That he actually came up with on his own, I'm sure. Anyway, the idea is that they're going to make their own AI, and he's calling it based AI or sort of like an honest AI, when what he means is he's gonna have the effect on it that he's had on Twitter, which is emphasizing and promoting the right wing. That's what he does. We're not playing that game where we pretend that Elon Musk is some sort of independent or free thinker. He's a simp for right-wing grifters. That's what he is. One of the richest men in the world, now possibly the richest man in the world, again, spends his days as a reply guy to pathetic right-wing con men on the internet. That's what it is, and that's what this will be. In any event, he tweeted, "The danger of training AI to be woke, in other words, lie, is deadly." So genius, as much of an understanding of what the word woke means as everyone else in right-wing politics. AI has not been trained to be woke. They know that they're gonna be integrating this technology into Google and things like that. They don't want it saying things that are gonna drive all potential advertisers away. That's it. Again, being minimally civil gets conflated on a daily basis with them as being leftist in some way. Anyway, JR, what do you think? Is his AI gonna be a big winner?
It's a constant drumbeat towards, I guess, trying to convince enough people in society that anything that acknowledges someone's existence, thinks positively of them, doesn't think they're coming to come and murder you because of whatever it is that they are, where they come from, that it's the bad, worst thing ever. Again, you pointed out this how he equates a woke means lie. What does that mean? Like there's politicians that say this woke legislation. Does that mean it's lying legislation? What does this mean?
They don't know or care.
Don't know, don't care, because neither do the people who listen to this garbage. So it's more dumbing down of society, or at least taking advantage of the dumbing down of society, because there's this division of lines. And if I say woke, that means you're on my side if you hate the wokeness. And then if you don't, you're not. And I can say that we're coming for this kind of AI. At the end of the whole day, the first thing I thought when I saw this, he's just selling something. So based off of the stupidity of many people who listen to him, then he's like, here, let me sell you something. I've got a bridge to sell you. It's crumbling, but I'm gonna sell it to you anyway. And they'll go for it. This is all this is. It's, when capitalism takes over completely our political discourse, then this is the type of stuff we get, and the stupidity just comes with it.
Yeah, by the way, I'm fine with lots of different companies experimenting with this. It's clearly going to happen. It's probably gonna have a lot of negative societal effects and effects on workers or whatever, but I'm fine with people experimenting with it. That said, if I had to predict how this is gonna go, well, we can look at how some of his other tech endeavors have been working. I know, he's a genius in everything. He's very rich, so clearly he's smarter and better and harder working than all of us. But the tech of Tesla, like, yeah, some of their batteries are okay or whatever, although they're being eclipsed by other companies since they've stagnated. Like the Model S hasn't been like fundamentally redesigned in like 11 years or something. How is there no driving tech working? Or there no driver required tech working? What about the effect that he's had on Twitter since he took over? How is that working? How has he improved that? Why would we believe that his involvement in this project would improve the technology? He obviously finds the sort of tech workers that are necessary to produce these things to be a massive inconvenience, which is why he just again recently fired so many of them. Some of his most like almost pathetically loyal workers too. One of these executives had been sleeping in a sleeping bag at Twitter to stay there and crank out work day after day. He just canned her. He just got rid of her because he doesn't value workers and he doesn't value loyalty. He's very much like Donald Trump in that way. So maybe this will end up being fine or whatever. Likely it'll just be a copy of one of the established ones anyway. But I wouldn't be rushing to invest in any companies he launches anytime soon.
It's clown show. Let's sit back and watch and see. And if any success, it looks like he has is from someone else doing it, as you point out, right before he fires them.
Right before he fires them, yeah. By the way, we're gonna be doing more recurring coverage of AI stuff Ashley has been designing like an intro. We got to get that ready to go. We could probably use that today, actually. So we'll talk
probably
about
bad,
it.
John. I'm totally not up on what the developments on AI are, and I probably should. The ChatGPT stuff, man. I'm super late to that party. I'll get there.
Okay, I mean, I can explain. I use it on a daily basis.
Really?
Yeah, for a lot of different stuff. It's fun.
For more political news breakdowns, interviews, stories of activism, and me trying my hardest to care about the occasional big celebrity news story, subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/thedamagereport. And you can ring the bell wherever it is so you don't miss anything.